James chapter 4, verse number 1. What causes fights and quarrels among you? Don't they come from your desires that battle within you? You desire, but you do not have, so you kill. You covet, but you cannot get what you want, so you quarrel and fight. You do not have because you do not ask God. Here's a truth I see all the time in married life. A couple's having a fight of some sort, and they believe that the angst is going on between them. But what they often do not see is this. Most of the time that you and I are having a fight in the present, it's actually a fight from our past, but we don't recognize it. And so unrecognized, undealt with trauma from our past, weaknesses, sorrows, uncertainties, whenever we haven't dealt with the things from our past, those things still express themselves, but they don't express themselves as things from the past. They express themselves as things in the present, and we don't recognize where they're actually coming from. It's why one of the most important things you can do in married life is actually come to understand who you are and how did you become you, and to deal with all of your past trauma and sorrows, your family of origin. Because if you don't, if you don't deal with your past will deal with you, but you won't even recognize what's going on. You will just assume the problem is with whoever is before you, whatever is present in your current situation. But what the book of James is saying here is what caused so many of our tensions in life is actually what's going on inside of us. It's our unresolved trauma. It's that little girl who just wasn't quite held enough and her needs were not truly met. It's that little boy who was unseen. And now it's created within us these pathways of bad behavior. We don't even recognize it. And so if there's friction in any relationship today, that doesn't guarantee that you have unresolved trauma from your past, but it's actually the first place our mind should go. If there's frustration, friction happening, especially in multiple relationships, begin to ask the question, what's going on inside of me? Instead of assuming the other person is wrong or they don't understand or they're not loving you well, sometimes they don't. Ask the question, what are the unmet needs within my own life that I have been carrying with me that are now expressing themselves at this moment? Because let's face this, if you and I have been healed from all of our past trauma, one person right now is not going to frustrate us that much. If we lived from a generally saturated kind of life, a little bit of a drought in this relationship isn't going to be that bothersome. But if we live in this perpetual place of unmet needs, then when one person fails us, it's going to be another confirmation, and that is going to rise in anger and frustration within us. What is going on inside of you today? Instead of assuming the frustration is with your present, assume it is with your past and let God get to work on it.
Hey, thanks for watching that refuel. We would love you to subscribe below. Hit the subscribe button for this YouTube channel, because this Bayside YouTube channel is where we send out all of our video content so you can get all of it. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.